G'day guys and welcome back to Ados the Great YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video we're going to be going over this weekend's team list to take on the Melbourne Storm. Now, not too many changes, there have been a few changes. Obviously we see Damien Cook and Cameron Murray return, but there was one forced change and we'll get to that shortly. But let's go over the team list anyway. And then, so what I'll do is I'll tell you guys what the team list is. Obviously, you will be able to see it up there, but I'll just run over it for you and then go through some positional changes and stuff like that. So fullback Latrell Mitchell, wingers are Alex Johnston and Jackson Paulo. The centres are Jed Cartwright and Isaiah Tass. In the halves, we've got Cody Walker and Lachlan Ilias. In the front row, Tavita Totola and Mark Nichols. At dummy half, we've got Damien Cook. In the second row, Keon Kalol-Matangi, Jai Arrow, and Cameron Murray, the captain and lock. Off the bench, we've got Cody Nikorima, Davey Mawali, Saliva Havili, and Thomas Burgess. And then the reserves, Daniel Saluka Fafita, Josh Mansour, Richard Kanar, Ben Lovett, and Blake Taff. All right. Let's go over some of these changes though, guys. So, as we can see, the majority of the back line stays the same, but there is one key difference. Jed Cartwright comes into the number 3 jersey, and, sorry, my microphone's over there. Hopefully this sounds all right. And Tane Milne will miss out on this one. So I don't know if, I'm not too sure. I haven't looked into injuries, probably should have, but I don't know if this is because of his dislocation or if he's just been dropped to reserve grade this week. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Jed Cartwright will do an amazing job in the centres. He is a very good defensive player, and I think, in my personal opinion, I could be completely wrong here, I think that they've done this to fix our defense on that right edge. So, yeah, good inclusion there. In my opinion, I think Jed Cartwright will do a good job. Obviously, there was some other changes. Damien Cook comes back into the side. Saliva Havili will come off the bench. Saliva Havili and Tom Burgess, I feel, give so much off the bench. You know, I think keeping those two on the bench is going to help us immensely. We see Cameron Murray return at lock, so that is awesome. I think just Cameron Murray's, it's a bit like Latrell Mitchell. Both of these players, when they're on the field, they just change the game. Players just respect them and, want to play hard for them. And I think with both these guys back, hopefully both extremely healthy, we should see some good football play this weekend. Let's talk about the bench. So Cody Nikorima retains his spot. I liked Cody Nikorima's game last week. I thought he was brilliant. I would like to see Blake Taff come onto the bench just because Cody is leaving next year. I know they're using that experience off the bench, but I really would like to see Blake Taff get some minutes there. But I do believe they will use Cody Nikorima for the rest of the 2022 season. Davey Mawali, super excited that he gets another crack. I absolutely love Davey. He is a gun, and he's just maturing after every game. He just looks so good now, and I can't wait to see him get more minutes. And then, obviously we've spoken a bit of Saliva Havili and Thomas Burgess. Josh Mansour, I thought was interesting, comes back into the reserves. Ben Lovett, I really like Ben. I really do. I think he's a gun player, and I can't wait to see him get a good crack in first grade. Daniel Saluka Fafita will be the 18th man, unless I'm going to assume Blake Taff will, get named there just before kickoff. But you never know. Anything can happen. And then Richie Kanar also gets a spot on the reserve. So, yeah, strong lineup. I really like this. I think this is one of our strongest lineups this season. Obviously, when we get Campbell Graham back, it's just going to cement that 17-man squad. There's not too many more players we're waiting on to come back to this squad, I don't think. Personally, I'd keep Jed Cartwright in the squad somewhere. And then I think we've got pretty much a full-strength squad. I know Hame Sele. Obviously, Liam Knight's gone for the season, as has Jacob Host. I believe. So, yeah, we're still waiting on Michael Cheekham and plays like that, but I don't think they'll scrape back into this side unless other players get injured. I think, look, I'd be happy for either Davey Moali or Jed Cartwright to get that final bench spot. But, yeah, awesome squad to take on Melbourne. I'll have a bit of a look at the Melbourne team, but realistically, the only change is Ryan Pappenhausen is out. We see Tyron Wishart get a go in on the wing, and Nick Meaney moves to fullback. So I think this is a very winnable game for us, and I cannot wait until 7:35 Saturday night for this clash. So, yeah, guys, that was my reaction to this weekend's team list. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what you guys thought of the team list down in the comments below. But that is going to wrap it up from me, guys. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.